Welcome to MVP Motors. Today, we're taking a closer look at the 2026 Honda Gold Wing Trike, exploring its design, performance, comfort, technology, practicality, and the reasons why this three-wheeled touring machine could be one of the most interesting choices for riders who love long-distance adventures. The first thing you notice about the Gold Wing Trike is its presence. This is not a small or lightweight motorcycle. It looks big, premium, powerful, and incredibly purposeful. The front keeps the unmistakable Gold Wing identity, with its large aerodynamic fairing, modern lighting, wide stance, and sophisticated styling. But when you move toward the rear, the biggest difference becomes obvious. Instead of one rear wheel, the Trike uses two. That wider rear section completely changes the personality of the Gold Wing. It looks more stable, more substantial, and almost like a luxury touring vehicle on three wheels. The large bodywork blends naturally with the additional rear wheel setup, while the luggage compartments give the machine an impressive touring appearance. But the Gold Wing Trike is not just about looks. The real story begins when you sit behind the handlebars. Honda has always focused heavily on rider and passenger comfort with the Gold Wing, and the Trike concept takes that philosophy even further. The riding position is designed for long journeys, with a comfortable seat, relaxed ergonomics, and plenty of room for the rider. The passenger also gets a spacious seating area with strong support, making this machine especially attractive for couples who want to travel together. And then there is the biggest advantage of having three wheels: stability. For many riders, keeping a heavy touring motorcycle balanced at very low speeds or while stopped can require extra effort. A Trike eliminates much of that balancing requirement. The additional rear wheel gives the machine a planted feeling, especially when coming to a stop, starting from a standstill, or maneuvering at low speeds. However, there is a trade-off. The Gold Wing Trike is wide and heavy, so riders will need some time to become comfortable with its dimensions. Tight parking spaces, narrow roads, and heavy city traffic are not necessarily where this machine feels most at home. But take it onto an open highway, and the character changes completely. This is where the Gold Wing philosophy really makes sense. Imagine cruising down a long highway with hundreds of miles ahead. You have a comfortable seat, excellent wind protection, plenty of luggage space, and a powerful engine working smoothly beneath you. The Gold Wing has long been famous for its horizontally opposed six-cylinder engine, known for its smooth power delivery and refined character. Rather than feeling aggressive or nervous, the engine is designed to deliver strong, effortless performance. That makes it perfect for long-distance touring. You do not need to constantly push the engine to its limits. Twist the throttle, and the motorcycle can build speed with a smooth and confident response. And this is where the Gold Wing Trike becomes different from a traditional performance motorcycle. It is not trying to win a drag race. It is trying to make a 500-mile journey feel comfortable. Technology is another major part of the Gold Wing experience. A modern touring machine needs much more than an engine and wheels, and the 2026 Gold Wing concept continues that premium approach. Depending on the exact configuration and equipment, riders can expect modern infotainment features, navigation functions, smartphone connectivity, audio entertainment, and electronic rider assistance systems. The goal is simple: keep the rider connected while making the journey easier and more enjoyable. 4. Long-distance riders, comfort technology can be just as important as horsepower. Wind protection is another major advantage. A large touring fairing helps reduce the amount of wind hitting the rider, which can make a huge difference after several hours on the road. Then there is storage. If you are planning a weekend trip, a cross-country adventure, or simply a long ride with a passenger, luggage capacity becomes extremely important. The Gold Wing platform is designed around touring, so the large luggage compartments can make it much easier to carry clothing, riding equipment, electronics, and personal belongings. That means you can travel without treating every item like a luxury. Now let's talk about braking and safety. A large touring trike carries considerable weight, so strong braking performance is essential. Modern braking technology and ABS can help maintain control during emergency situations and changing road conditions. But riders still need to respect the physics of the machine. The Gold Wing Trike is not a lightweight sport bike. Its dimensions, weight, and three-wheel configuration mean that riders need to understand how it behaves before pushing it hard. This is particularly important in corners. A three-wheeled machine can feel very different from a traditional motorcycle, and anyone moving from two wheels to three should spend time learning the handling characteristics. So who is the 2026 Honda Gold Wing Trike actually for? If you want a lightweight motorcycle for city commuting, this probably is not the ideal choice. If your priority is aggressive sport riding and extreme cornering, there are better options. But if your dream is long-distance touring, comfortable cruising, passenger travel, excellent storage, and a more stable riding experience, the Gold Wing Trike becomes extremely interesting. It could be especially appealing to experienced riders who want the comfort and touring capability of a Gold Wing but prefer the added stability of a three-wheel configuration. Of course, there are disadvantages. The size is one of them. The weight is another. And depending on the configuration, the price can also be a serious consideration. You also need to remember that a trike does not handle exactly like a conventional motorcycle. The transition can take time, especially for riders who are used to leaning a two-wheeled bike through corners. But that is also what makes this machine unique. The Gold Wing Trike is not designed for everyone. It is designed for riders who see the road as the destination. Think about it. You wake up early, start the engine, load your luggage, bring your passenger along, and point the front wheel toward a road you've never traveled before. There could be hundreds of miles ahead. No rush. No need to constantly look at the clock. Just smooth power, comfortable seating, music, luggage, and the open road. That is where the Gold Wing Trike makes the most sense. It is not simply a motorcycle with an extra wheel. It represents a different philosophy of touring. The 2026 Honda Gold Wing Trike combines the legendary touring character of the Goldwing platform with the stability and practicality of a three-wheel setup. And if you are someone who believes that the best part of owning a motorcycle is not simply reaching the destination, but enjoying every mile along the way, this machine deserves your attention. So now we want to hear from you. Would you choose the classic two-wheel Honda Gold Wing, or would you take the three-wheel Gold Wing Trike for your next long-distance adventure? Let us know your choice in the comments. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to like the video, subscribe to MVP Motors, and turn on notifications for more exciting cars, motorcycles, and the latest automotive innovations. This is MVP Motors, and we'll see you in the next review.